Thursday afternoon again. I was just with a client, and it's easy to feel like uh, time passes so quickly, and if we're not producing, achieving, accomplishing, we get kind of down on ourselves. We start to feel that if we're not producing and doing and working and accomplishing, and with so much going on today about building quickly and scaling and whatever, it's like a race to the finish. And so I have some serious news for you today. When I was a kid, this happened to me a lot. I took things and myself just a little bit too seriously. And so the question I wanted to pose today, I could tell long stories on that, and I don't think it's necessary. I think you all understand what it means to take yourself too seriously. Maybe you don't do that, but are you really having fun yet? I mean, are you taking are you deriving serious enjoyment in your day to day? Because gosh darn it, this is life. This idea of being a speaker, coach, entrepreneur, a business owner, a thought leader, all that good stuff is so ubiquitous right now. It's everywhere. And the bottom line is we all bring some sort of value. We all have had our own experiences. We all have our own areas of expertise, mine being in authentic confidence, communication, and public speaking. We have, many of us, a very clear vision and ideas. But, I want you to adventure into what you're wanting and becoming with deriving some joy from it. I mean, if we are not having some fun yet, it is time to do that. And I am not tone deaf. Trust me. I know the week, 2 weeks, 2 months, year, almost year and a half it has been. But if you start to live within the model of a day at a time, and if you take just today, I don't know what time zone you're in. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so it's almost 5 p.m. again. Another day has come and gone, and it's a beautiful day. Today, like every other day, regardless of weather, regardless of happenings, is a beautiful day. If you think about it in the sense of true abundance, for example, if you think about it in the sense of true abundance, then you realize that where do you see limitless abundance? In nature, right? This is where we see it. When I thought about that this morning through one of my meditations, immediately I thought of the ocean. But then it expanded to be nature at large. And we are one with that. We are living this life. We are living this life, and we are only promised this day. If anything that we've learned in this tragic last week or so, and in life, right, is that we're not promised more than that. And it's absolutely natural to think that fear, pain and suffering, and separation from one another, from thinking of people that aren't like us as the other, that this is a natural response, and to a point it is. It is because you've experienced pain, you've experienced trauma, you've experienced hurt if you have lived any period of time. But the thing is that you can't let that have you be so afraid that you protect yourself and you stand in your own way of moving forward. And this happens a lot, particularly for my women, particularly with social anxiety, the fear of being seen, of visibility, of being vocal, of being vital in any industry, holds women back. What holds women back is that we are holding back. This is why I loved Untamed by Glennon Doyle so much. Highly recommend Untamed. In order to start moving forward, you must take a step. You must take an action. Cut down on the deciding factor, on the getting ready factor by doing this. Just decide for yourself right in this moment. What's next that would be fun, that I would derive some serious enjoyment from, and that I could start tonight? I could attend, I could write, I could create, I could watch, I could begin. Any verb you can possibly think of. I could craft, that you could do right away, that would not only be an action, put you in movement so that you would have some momentum, but it would be some fun. It could be as simple as I was speaking to one of my clients this morning, and she was going off to do a speaking engagement. And in the afternoon, I got the best text of her like self emoji avatar saying, "Super, it was really great, really fantastic. Oh my gosh, that brings me so much joy. It brought her so much joy." And that means that the audience derived some enjoyment. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not speaking about serious topics, but it means that you become this, what I called it today, to be quite frank, was pure consciousness. You lighten up, literally, and you heal your own fears, your own pain, your own separation with that light. And then you're able to have that energy outward to other people. And this allows you, I'm looking at some things I wrote. This is what it looks like behind the scenes when I write my thoughts to come to you. This allows you to end what you may not even know is happening. And that is self-sabotaging. So let's talk about why would we want to derive enjoyment? Well, for one, you're sabotaging yourself by ending things before they gain momentum. And instead, you could be gaining some real traction, true success. Think about your true meaning of success for you. Let's start there. Let's start with, what does it really mean to you to be successful? What does abundance really look and feel like to you beyond money? Money included, but beyond money. And what goals do you have that you can begin acting upon now that will allow you to have impact now? Sometimes people are thinking of legacy as something out there, something in the future. Again, we are like moving on a race to this finish, to this end game where there really is not a finish. And so if you are not having fun yet, today is my call to action to you, that you begin this very evening to derive some wholesome and wonderful enjoyment from something simple. There's so much beauty in simplicity. Sometimes my greatest enjoyment is going out in this wonderful patio that gives me natural light at this time of day and just feeling the hot rays of the sun on my skin. My husband will often join me when he gets back. He works in real life, and when he gets back, he'll often join me and he'll play his Pandora or Spotify, his playlist. And we'll end up sometimes dancing on the patio, like serious, clear enjoyment with my clients. With my clients today, we cried and we laughed and we carried on, and they did things. They took action. And then they reported back in the best possible way of how incredible it felt as a result. The confidence you seek, the fear that you want to get through or past, is not one that you want to annihilate. It's the courage you build from the actions you take. Stop measuring them. I remember Dr. Jackie Black, my instructor, back in 2014 or 13 when I was doing a coaching certification with the Coach Training Alliance. And I remember I said something, oh, I took those baby steps towards this business, towards this idea that I had. And she said, well, let's stop calling them small or baby steps. Yeah, they can be. They don't have to be earth-shattering. But every step counts. Every step counts. Every rung on the ladder counts. Yeah, we don't want to set like just the big goal and not break it down into morsels, but every action counts. And every action that you allow yourself to enjoy, I think, increases exponentially how much it counts, how much it inspires creativity, how much it impacts another, how expansive it makes you feel. So the takeaway of today's conversation that we're having right here, and if you've joined me and are still on, say hello in the comments, ask me anything, ask Maritza anything that you want on this topic or any topic about how you get past holding back your visibility, your voice, and your vitality, how you begin to really show up as your whole self. And the thing that we're really afraid of, it isn't fear of failure as we think. And it isn't truly fear of success, like, oh, I'll be so overwhelmed with such tremendous success so fast, I won't know how to do. Actually, you are a person of integrity, or you wouldn't even be pausing to listen to me. So you will bring the value and get it done if you have this tremendous avalanche of success. But the thing that I believe, that we're really afraid of is criticism and judgment. And I want to tell you this. The people who are judging, who are hating us online, making hateful comments, people who are, really in a judgy place and or a naysayer or a hater place, and they are making the negative comments, they are, saying critiques that aren't helpful, not constructive at all. But critiques about the way you look, the way you sound, or what you're afraid they may say. Maybe you're your own worst critic. How about that? And you're afraid of your own critique of how I look, how I sound, I didn't get my hair done, I didn't put makeup on, whatever is stopping you, right? Whatever is making you critique yourself. What if you realize that when you are fully immersed in serious enjoyment of whatever the task, activity, or thing at hand is, you will not have any of that self-judgment. And these people, these meanies, bullies, whatever you want to call them, guess what? They are not immersed in something. They are not developing themselves personally. They are not striving or already doing the work of a speaker, a coach, an entrepreneur, a business owner, a leader in their career or their job. So their opinion, their judgment, because it isn't even a critique, their feedback is unwelcome. It can have zero effect on you. Because if they are not doing the work, then they don't get an opinion on the work. You follow me here? And as far as your own self-critic, immerse yourself. I see it. I see it every day when I'm on Zoom with one-to-one clients that are part of my program. I see how once they dive in, once you're swimming, right, you're no longer thinking about the temperature of the water. That's the way it is. So once you're deriving serious enjoyment and you're enjoying the process and you're immersed in the process of the work and you are having fun because you are fully immersed, your own self-critic will go mute as well. I had fun bringing this to you today. I did derive some serious enjoyment right now, and I hope that you did too. And if you're wondering where my eyes are going, I'm doing a double whammy, maybe a triple whammy right now, because I am on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, streaming around, just reaching out, hoping that heart to heart I connect with at least one of you that is ready to understand the power that you have within yourself to build a speaking, coaching, entrepreneurial business, to take on a leadership position in your community or at your place of work. That power is within you. And if you realize you have that and you want to talk to me more about building your business, speaking up, being seen, being heard, being respected, asking the thought-provoking questions, and really listening deeply to other people. If this interests you, and if you know that mastering really authentic confidence and communication could not only help you create connection with the public, deeper connection with yourself, and convert to enrollment, to sales, to positive impact, and you know that, and you're seeking that, then I want to speak with you one-to-one and help you strategize and break through whatever might be that can allow you to up-level to the next place and to some serious good times, serious enjoyment. See you soon. I am going to say a quick goodbye today. I hope to hear from you. Private message, DM, Facebook, whatever you choose. Ask your questions, make your comments, share with someone or someone's that you know would derive serious enjoyment and some good information here that could be quite useful and life-changing. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.